let's also shift our focus to Indian ships, because an important update on India's energy lifeline is coming in. The Indian flag crude oil tanker Desh Garima has reached the Mumbai coast and is set to dock in some time from now. This is a vessel that successfully crossed the Strait of Hormuz on the 18th of April at a time when multiple ships were being fired upon in the region and global shipping was under threat. Now, despite the heightened security risk, Desh Garima completed its transit carrying close to 97,000 metric tons of crude oil. This is a crucial addition to India's energy supply, and all 31 Indian crew members on board the vessel are safe, and the vessel is currently at anchor off the Mumbai coast. It is awaiting final berthing clearance before, in fact, discharging its cargo. This also comes, remember viewers, at a time when India has raised strong concerns over the safety of its ships passing through the strait after multiple incidents of firing and interception in the recent days. So the arrival of Desh Garima is being seen currently. Shrinjoy, let me also bring our consulting editor in. The arrival of Desh Garima is being seen as a crucial success, both in terms of maritime navigation and also in terms of energy security, because this is happening at a time when the Strait of Hormuz remains one of the world's most volatile shipping corridors, where there are firing incidents taking place. So what is the, this is sending a huge signal about the kind of diplomacy that India is also engaging in.
Yes, this is background conversations at a very high level between diplomats and making it sure that Indian ships go through. This one has gone through, and India is naturally quite relieved, because the last time a ship was attacked, we saw all those photographs with bullet holes and all that. That should not happen, and India does not want a repeat of that. So India is quite grateful that the Garima is back with 97,000 tons of crude oil, much needed, as you rightly said.
All right. So, yes, this is also an impact of how India and how its diplomacy is working. And we'll now show you the impact of Indian diplomacy. Desh Garima is the 10th ship that has transited the Strait of Hormuz since the start of the war. But Desh Garima's arrival becomes important because this comes at a time when, firing incidents have been reported. In fact, India also raised concerns over the firing incident that took place a few days ago, where 2 of our ships were targeted. We'll now go across and explain to our viewers about how many ships have actually transited the Strait of Hormuz. Let's actually explain that to our viewers. This is the Shivalik. When it arrived, it was carrying about 40,000 metric tons of LPG. This is how we've been securing our energy supplies ever since the war broke out. Then Nanda Devi, it also arrived, and it came with 46,500 metric tons of LPG. Then the ship that arrived was Jagladki, and it was also carrying about 80,866 metric tons of crude oil. Then you had Aqua Titan that came in with about 1.1 lakh tons of crude. Then let's also tell our viewers about the other ships that came in. It was Jagvasant and Pine Gas. Both of them together came with 92,612 tons of LPG. And along after Jagvasant, we had the BW ELM and BW TYR, which came with about 94,000 tons of LPG. So we're giving you a status check of all the ships that transited the Strait of Hormuz. Then you also had the Green Sanvi, which came with about 46,000 metric tons of LPG. After that, you had Jagvikram, which arrived with about 20,400 metric tons of LPG. So here is a quick status, and Desh Garima has arrived. The docking process will start now. And with that, viewers, it's time for us to slip into a short commercial break. We'll be back with more news and updates.